In Southern California confirmed today that they had never been called to that home that you've heard about where 13 siblings were held captive until one of the kids escaped through a window on Sunday morning. Investigators say that it was the 17-year-old girl who got away, who used a deactivated cell phone to call 911. She also showed responding deputies pictures taken inside the home, prompting them to then do a welfare check.
There was a very foul smell inside the residence. It was extremely dirty, and as we reported previously, many of the children were malnourished.
Investigators say that the mother, Louise Turpin, was perplexed when deputies showed up, and then she and her husband, David Turpin, have been arrested. They're each being held now on $9 million bail. The children, by the way, are recovering at area hospitals. And today, as we watch all of this unfold in California, we find out the Turpins, in fact, once lived here in North Texas. Jason Allen has spent the day digging into their lives here and what we can find out. He's live for us in Johnson County. So first question, Jason, when we see everything that happens out west now, was Child Protective Services here in Texas ever involved with this family?
I asked CPS that today, Doug, and they looked through their records and they said they could not find any record of any dealings with the family. Though some people, some former neighbors we talked to today, they at least thought that authorities at some point had spoken with the family. And one woman told me that she used to call the home the family lived in here the compound. So this is where the Turpins lived just before they left Texas and moved out to California. And this house, it's on a gravel road. It's a few miles from where we are in Rio Vista. It's out in a rural area. And people who still live in that neighborhood, they told me that the family didn't end up living in the house that you see there on the property the entire time, though. At some point, they moved out of the house and then they moved into a mobile home or a trailer out on the property. And then in 2010, neighbors said the Turpins just up and disappeared, and it was gone. They left pets behind. They left dogs behind there on the property. Even when they were there for all those years, the children, they told me, were rarely out of the house. And when they were out of the house, they seemed afraid to tell anyone their names.
One of the girls, the older girls, turned around and said, well, we can't tell you our names. We're not allowed to, but if you pay attention to what we're saying, maybe you'll figure out what our names are. And one of the younger girls turned around to her and was going, no, don't.
Shelley Vineyard told me that her daughter had started to become good friends with one of the older children and have a good relationship. But then after that happened, they didn't see the kids as much anymore. Again, they told me that they left the property here in pretty bad condition. Apparently, they also did that at a house in Fort Worth. We got some pictures of the inside of that house from the person, the next owner who had it after the Turpins did. And we're working on getting those to you by 6 o'clock. Live tonight in Johnson County, Jason Allen, CBS 11 News.